What's up, YouTube? What's going on? So, who took the biggest flop tumble yesterday in the games? Was it LeBron James or Jokic? Jokic got hit accidentally by Derrick Jones Jr. and it hit his nose, but he felt like he was having Fred Sanford penguin reaction, like out of a fish out of water. And LeBron James with that 3 point attempt, he was frailing all back looking for the rest. This is so embarrassing. No wonder they're giving Jokic so much love because Jokic has Americanized himself now. Now he knows how to act because Luka does it all the time. See how it rubs off? But no one is buying it. And when you frailing and flopping, it's not a good look. Now, it was comedy with LeBron because he was trying to draw a foul on a 3 point shot that he doinked. He was hoping for them to bail him out. Anything to get some hope because he was getting their butts waxed. So he does that all the time, and I guess they tired of it. The refs are not gonna be doing it when you're falling like that. But then Jokic yesterday fell, and then he was acting like he was knocked out. He acted like Larry Holmes' ghost that came in there with George Foreman's counter, Holmes jab and a Foreman upper right and knocked him out. And he looking at the refs, and then he got up and said something. And he got a technical. Well, get up off your butt. This is playoff basketball. All that calling, that acting that you do in the regular season isn't the same when we get to the postseason, because it's called postseason for a reason. But some of these turkeys think that because they've been entitled to flop and act and fall over like a penguin out of water, that they can get away with doing with anything they want to do, and that the refs are just going to sit there and blow it because of who they are. And I'm telling you right now, that's not the way it's going to be. I hope not, because that's not playing basketball. That's TV wrestling, but that's what a lot of these turkeys are doing. They're taking it upon themselves to water down the game and they make a mockery of it. And so when really happens, it's just embarrassing. And Joker should be ashamed of himself because I would think that he wouldn't be so quick to floppy dop. But he been hanging around Luca and he saw what LeBron done. And it seems to be the norm. If you can, be a penguin for a moment and flop. I don't know which one had the worst of flop. Now the Nuggets did win by 2. That whole thing when they took the ball from Jokic on the sidelines with Jeff Van Gundy, all the acting, there was no technical call. I don't know what Jeff Van Gundy was doing. That's the only way you can stop Jokic from going off. He still almost had a triple double. But him flopping like that and frailing and looking for the ref to get him, that wasn't a good look. That's not a good look. But LeBron, I still think, is the better Academy Award winner. He's out there in Hollywood, and he definitely knows how to fall back. But he ain't gonna get no 3 points for frailing back and acting. You know, this is one of the reasons why it's hard to respect these cats, because these cats are resorting to tactics where they looking for the rest to come bail them out. Used to be the coach when you were at home would do some home cooking for you, and that would be what you got. Not where you sat there and you was up there and acting motion and you was trying to, get this thing. Well, look at me, I'm right here. Look at me, it's not fair. Woe is me. So unfortunately that's where we are, and that's unfortunately what's going on right now. You got these cats looking for someone to help them out because they're shooting some bad shots or there's some bad players going on. Well, the refs are tired of hearing about it, hopefully, because they keep hearing that either game is too fixed, you can't call enough fouls, or you call too many. But when you start play acting, you're making a mockery of what they've allowed. So, hey, you got to stand your ground and keep it real. But both of them were pretty tacky turkeys. I think LeBron's though was more comical because they was down. He missed that 3 pointer and he was like crying and begging like Keith Sweat. Talking about I wanna. But Jokic is also like, I want that call. I want it. I mean, stop all that Keith sweating. Stop begging. It's not a good look, man. Get your big behind up and get in the box and maybe earn you some calls. Play some, be prepared. Derrick Jones Jr. Wasn't trying to intentionally do anything with Jokic. Jokic was just frustrated. But you see, when you sit around there and you twirl and move around like a turtle and you spinning and all that you do on the perimeter, you're not going to get no calls because you're not body banging. Want some calls? Get your butt in the box. You ain't going to get no calls being a dancer on the perimeter. So that's why you get your mad on. But anyway, please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. And share it if you like it. Hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. And I'm tired of these jive turkeys flopping because it's just bad comedy. I'm out.